when you divide two negatives, or if you're dividing the same signs, you will get a positive answer. Now, when the signs are different, example, positive and negative, or negative and positive, you will get negative answers. Let's look at the first example. Let's start with some easy examples and then it will get very hard. Divide 12 divided by 3. So we will have a positive as the final answer. So simply divide 12 over 3. So we can reduce it by 3, 1, and 3 can go into 12 4 times. 4 divided by 1 will be 4. So our answer for the first one is 4. Now, try dividing negative 20 divided by 4. Here we have different signs. We are dividing a negative and a positive. Different signs will give you a negative. Now, you can divide this way. How many times does 4 go into 20? That will be 5. 5 divided by 1. Your final answer will be negative 5. Try this other one. Let's see if you can solve it. 36 divided by negative 6. So you can simply set up your problem like this. See over here, positive divided by a negative, different signs, you will get a negative answer. Now, we can reduce by 6. 6 goes into 6 one time and 6 goes into 36 6 times. 6 divided by 1, that will be negative 6. Now try this other one. You can always pause the video and try by yourself. Negative 56 divided by negative 7. So let's write it like this in the vertical method. So negative divided by a negative, your final answer will be a positive. Let's divide by 7. 7 goes into 56 8 times. 8 divided by 1 will give you 8. So your final answer is 8. Try this other one. You can always pause the video and try it by yourself. 81 divided by 9. Positive and positive, same sign, will give you a positive. Let's divide 81 divided by 9. We can reduce it by 9, 1, and this will be 9. Final answer is 9. Try this other one. Negative 144 divided by 12. So we have different signs, right? So we will have a negative answer. Let's divide negative 144 divided by 12. Final answer will be negative. That'll be 1, and 12 goes into 144 12 times. So negative 12. Now, how would you solve 54 divided by negative 9 divided by negative 18 divided by negative 9? How would you solve this? Well, first, we need to solve the upper part. So let's go ahead and let's solve this part first. So let's solve it over here. 54 divided by negative 9. That's a positive and a negative. You will get a negative answer. And 9 goes into 54 6 times. So you will have a negative 6. So the upper part has been solved. That's negative 6. Now let's solve the lower part. Let's solve negative 18 divided by negative 9. Negative and negative will give you a positive. Now let's reduce by 9. 9 goes into 18, 2. 2 divided by 1, that will be 2. So we will have 2. Now we can reduce this, or we can divide by 2. This will be 1. This will be 3. Negative 3 divided by 1. Your final answer for this one will be negative 3. Now try solving this one. Pause the video and try it by yourself. Negative 75 divided by negative 25 divided by negative 3 divided by 1. So these two numbers here, 75 and 25, before dividing it, we can go ahead and we can reduce it by 5. If you divide 75 by 5, this will reduce to negative 15 divided by, how many times does 5 goes into 25? That will be 5. And now you can also reduce these two again. Let's reduce 15 and 5 by 5. So 5 goes into 15 3 times, and 5 goes into 5 1 time. Now you see, we reduce the upper part. Now let's focus on the lower part. Well, the lower part, we don't have to reduce anything. So first, now we can go ahead and we can divide. Negative 3 divided by 1, this will give you positive 3. And now negative 3 divided by 1, that will give you another positive 3. So 3 divided by 3, your final answer will be a positive 1. Now go ahead and try this one. 45 divided by negative 5, negative 9 divided by 3. So we can go ahead and we can reduce these two numbers by 5. So 5 goes into 45 9 times, and 5 into 5 goes 1 time. Now the lower part, we can reduce the lower part by 3. 3 goes into 9, goes 3 times, and goes into 3 1 time. Now we can divide the upper part. Let's divide 9 divided by negative 1. That will be negative 9. So we will have negative 9 over here. And now let's divide the lower part, the denominator part, and 1 goes into 3. That will be negative 3. Now we can reduce, or we can divide. We have the same signs, so that will be a positive. 3 goes into 9 3 times, so our final answer will be a positive 3. Try solving this one now. 42 divided by negative 2 divided by negative 3 dot 7 negative 7. Now this dot here is multiplication. So in the upper part first, you will divide 42 divided by negative 2. So 2 goes into 4 2 times, and 2 goes into 2 1 time, so that's 21. But we're dividing a positive and a negative, so different signs will give me a negative. Now the upper part is negative 21. Now let's solve the lower part. So we're multiplying a negative times a negative. We have the same rules with multiplication and division, so this will be a positive. Now 7 times 3 will be 21. Now you're dividing a negative and a positive, so your final answer will be negative 1. Here's another one. Try it by yourself. 16 divided by negative 2 over negative 1 times negative 4. So let's solve the upper part. Let's solve 16 divided by negative 2. Our answer will be negative. And 2 goes into 16 8 times. So the upper part, we have negative 8. Now let's multiply the lower part. Negative 1 times negative 4. Negative and a negative will give you a positive, and 1 times 4 is 4. Now let's divide. 4 goes into 8 2 times, so our final answer is negative 2. Now you know how to divide integers.